Congressman Mark Pocan calls for impeachment. Check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Well, it's the 13th, although it's a Wednesday, and right now debate is going on in the House. Well, actually not debate, a vote is going on in the House, and there's some speaking around it. Congressman Mark Pocan is with us for the first hour, taking your calls at 202-808-9925. Congressman Pocan represents the 2nd District of Wisconsin in the U.S. House of Representatives, was in the Capitol, apparently, when all this happened. Congressman Pocan, welcome back to the program, and thank you for doing another progressive town hall with us here. I'm wondering, A, what your experience was like when the Capitol was locked down, and B, and actually B probably is more important, exactly what's going on in the House right now. Yeah,
I think we're still feeling some of the effects of the sadness from a week ago. The fact that, the last time there was a breach on the U.S. Capitol was during the War of 1812 by the British, and this time it wasn't another country, it was our own president that led an attack. So I think sadness is the best way to describe, I think, the general feeling. There's some anger, certainly, as well. But today, we're doing what we need to do. We need unity in this country, and you can only have unity if you have accountability. And clearly, Donald Trump incited this domestic terrorism incident, the sedition, and he has to be held accountable. We hope that the Senate will also swiftly take this up and remove him from office and make sure that he can't run for office again. But, it's been quite a whirlwind the last 7 days, Tom.
Yeah. So the vote that's going on right now, is this a vote to proceed to a vote on impeachment, or is this I thought it was a procedural vote. So when do you expect the actual debate and vote on impeachment itself to happen?
The debate will start probably in the next 15 minutes, 10 minutes to 15, I'm guessing. And then the vote could be as soon as 3 to 4 o'clock. We're being allocated 30 seconds to talk, many of us that are on the Judiciary Committee that normally would have this before it. So it's going to be moving pretty fast this afternoon.
Okay. And this is a truly historic moment. I mean, this is the first time a president has been impeached for a second time. So when the debate goes live, Congressman, I think we're probably going to pull away from this segment and just carry it, if you don't mind. Oh, no, of course. This is truly historic. No other president's been impeached twice, and I hope never again will we have to do that. Yeah. And while Joyce is getting a couple of calls set up for you here, what was it like the day that the Capitol was invaded, January 6th, this day that will remain in infamy?
I mean, it was surreal, right? Who would have thought, that a president would invite his most devoted supporters to come, that he would incite them to a domestic terrorism incident, to have act of sedition on the U.S. Capitol, an attempted coup, leaving 5 people dead, including a U.S. Capitol police officer. Now that we've had a chance to see footage, I think people's feelings even are intensified, watching just how dangerous of a situation it was, and then finding out how some members were in offices within the U.S. Capitol being quiet under tables, just fortunate that nothing happened. And we never should have gotten to that point. There was a huge miscalculation by the Capitol Police leading to it as well. Now it's much like a police state out here. And the Capitol is full of National Guard, and I know a lot of other officers are coming out here for next week. And, this isn't at all about a peaceful transition of power. Donald Trump doesn't care about the country. Trump cares about Donald Trump. And, it's just a sad ending to a really sad presidency. Yeah, it seemed. Were you in the building when this happened? No, I was actually in my office. 30 of us represent the 6 states that were going to be objected to that day. So we've been preparing. In fact, here are my remarks. I'm writing on the back of it that I was going to be giving on the floor, actually quoting Republicans. I was going to actually ask if it might be better if I went to the Republican side of the floor and read quotes from Republicans about what was happening or what we needed to do. And but we never got to that because of what happened. They only objected. They were in the middle of objecting to Arizona. They objected to Pennsylvania, and then they didn't object to any other states. But, for 30 of us who represent, and only 3 of us represented Wisconsin, we were definitely getting prepared for the debate.
Speaker, now your 30 seconds to the distinguished gentleman from Wisconsin, Mr. Pocan.
The gentleman from Wisconsin is recognized for 30 seconds.
Thank you, Madam Chairman.
The U.S. Capitol has not been breached for over 200 years since the War of 1812. That is, until last week, when it wasn't another country that attacked us, but our own president. President Donald Trump asked his supporters to march on the Capitol, inciting domestic terrorism that cost 5 lives, including a Capitol police officer. And we all know, whether you say it aloud or not, Donald Trump is responsible for inciting the attacks in our democracy, that he should have been the one person protecting it the most. And for that, he is unfit to be president, and we must impeach him.